I didn't see it coming. Your truth in your eyes made a fool out of me, 'cause I believed your lies.
I'm Susan McCord.
And I'm Andrea Wesley.
And we're going to talk about overlapping relationships today. Because I think pretty much everybody's had this happen to them. Some people make a habit out of it because that's just who they are. They want to go from one relationship to the next because they can't stand to be alone. But this isn't really a good thing, because no matter how much you think you're not taking stuff from your past relationship into your new one, you are. You have to have time to deal with it before you can be whole to go on to a new relationship.
I think that there's very rare occasions where it is actually a sense of you really did meet the love of your life and you were actually with somebody else at the time. And you had to make that decision where you had to leave one to go to the next because that was where you were destined to be.
Yeah, that happens a lot more. I mean, we can all sit there and be critical about that, but you're right.
It does happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those situations are awesome. But I'm talking about more when people make it a habit where they literally can't be alone. And, you find yourself in a situation where
hopscotching to the next, right?
Exactly.
So before you go into another relationship, I know it's easier said than done, because we all want to be loved. We all want to have that feeling of the new relationship. But be careful you're not just addicted to the new part of the relationship, because when that happens, you are going to repeat it over and over and over again. And it's not good for you. It's not good for the person you're inviting into your life at that particular time, because they think you're sincere with what you want. And I think ultimately you think you're sincere, but if you look at your track record, you're not sincere because you're moving on quickly. And you always have to have that other person there at the end of the rope waiting. And that's not good, because you're not giving that person you're with any kind of 100% quality, because you're already looking for your next conquest.
The thing is it is a hurtful experience whether you're the dumper or the dumpy.
Yeah.
Because if you're the dumper going to the next relationship, you might think it's great because you're super happy with the next person, but it becomes a domino effect, unfortunately, and it hurts more.
Yeah, and if you talk to all the exes, they probably have the same thing to say.
Same issues over and over again, right?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about the domino effect is that last domino that falls, that's the one that's got the most weight on its back, right? So you got to resolve the weight that you're carrying before you're going to feel good.
It's very hard for some people to be alone. We get that. We've all been there at some stage in our life. Mm-hmm. But rather than use somebody else to help you get over that, what's that expression? To get over one, you get under another. Because that can be an addiction. It's like that euphoria, that oxytocin chocolate rush that you get in a new relationship.
Yeah.
So be careful that you're not just addicted to that spicy, new, zesty thing, because I know I was.
It's very easy to get addicted to.
But it gets very lonely if you keep it up, because eventually it gets kind of mundane when you're doing the same pattern over and over and over again. And eventually you're going to get a name for yourself, and no one's going to come over to you because they're going to know they've got a shelf life that isn't very long.
Another thing too about overlapping is generally if you're overlapping, you're cheating, and that's not cool either.
No,
right?
Of course you're cheating.
If they cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. So
don't think that you're that special.
Be worried if you are with an overlapper. A serial overlapper is what. Yeah.
There's another show.
Yeah.
Anyway, just think about it, okay? Because we've all been there. We're not pointing fingers at anybody. We've done it ourselves.
I've done it.
I've done it too, and it's not a nice feeling to be on either end. So, and also too, Andrea's right. You are cheating because you're already thinking about somebody else when you're with somebody over here. Okay? So think about it. It's hurtful. Take a break. Relax. Get to know yourself. Then move on. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye.